Good morning, good afternoon. Come to child's pose, please. Bring your feet together and your knees wide. Bring your forehead to the mat. And just start to settle in. Maybe roll your forehead side to side, left and right. Maybe sway your hips gently. Just find stillness or find some intuitive movement. Let your hips sink further towards your heels and really breathe into your back body. Feel the breath fill the back and let your belly release between the thighs. And we're celebrating the Lunar New Year. It's a new lunar cycle. So with that, we're gonna focus and think a little bit about patterns, our patterns and our habits. Where are some patterns that you can let go of? Just investigating the patterns in your practice, in your life that maybe are no longer serving you. It's a great time with the new Lunar New Year to have a fresh new start and make space for new beginnings. They say insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So maybe use this practice to try things differently. If you're one to always push yourself in yoga, soften a little bit. If you have something you're healing from, whether it's injury or life change, just give yourself time to notice what you need today. So in child's pose, take a big breath, settling into your body in this hour you've carved out for yourself. One more time, just like that. Take another big breath, slowing down the inhale, slowing down the exhale. And then from child's pose, start to press into your palms, lifting the forearms off the earth, making it more active. And then press yourself up to tabletop. So hands and knees, hips over knees, shoulders over wrists. If you want to use the playlist, go ahead and press play. Really spread through all 10 fingers and then bring your hips back to the right heel, to the middle, and to the left heel, and then up towards center. So just big circles with your thighs, your hips. Tops of feet and shins are on the mat. You can let the head relax. You can keep the eyes closed. Maybe take one more circle in that direction, and then switch the direction. And if there's a spot that feels really good, maybe stay there and just savor that. Again, moving with your breath at your own tempo. One more big circle in that direction. And then pause, tabletop. Draw your belly button to your spine. Keep pressing your shins into the mat. Lift your left palm and flip it over so your palm is facing you, fingers facing your knees. Slowly lower the back of your hand. Just gonna start with some little wrist stretches for all the texting and typing we may do. And then flip the palm, fingers are still facing your knees, and slowly lower the palm, but it doesn't have to go all the way down. Just feel that stretch. Really important to support our wrists in yoga. You can always practice from fists or forearms. Okay, let's do the other side. So shake out left wrist and come to the right. Palm facing you, fingers facing your knees. Slowly lower the back of the hand just as far as feels comfortable. And then switch sides. So now your palm is facing the mat, slowly coming down from your fingers, the palm of the hand. And then just shake that out, tap your feet out, wake up your legs a little bit. And stay in tabletop. Keep drawing your elbows towards each other. Just lower your forearms. Keep your elbows in line with the wrists. Inhale, lift the elbows, lift the forearms. 3 more times like that. So just lower and lift. Nice and slow, move with your breath. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Maybe one more time. Keep drawing the elbows towards each other, really engaging the upper arms. And then either stay in tabletop or step into plank for some shoulder flossing or scapula push-ups. You're gonna keep your arms straight, so elbows straight. Spread through your fingers, press through your heels, lift your thighs if you're in plank, and just lower your shoulder blades. And then inhale, puff up your upper back. Keep going, 3 more. Lower the shoulder blades down, so sinking them, and then inhale, lifting like there's a balloon in your back. Keep going, couple more, flossing up the shoulders. Really great warm up. Maybe one more. Beautiful. And then down dog, hips high, heels back. Take 10 breaths here, whatever you need. Shake your head out, yes and no, walk the dog, pedal the feet. Settle into your breath. You can inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. Notice the quality of the breath. Feel the hamstrings, the calves. Squaring shoulders. And then after 10 breaths, start to find a more still downward facing dog. You could always have a little bend to the knees in down dog. And let's all walk our feet wide as the mat for a wide down dog. And just notice how this feels to take a little more space. Walk your hands towards each other. Left hand stays down, right hand reaches for left leg, for the thigh, for the calf, for the ankle. Twist yourself to the left. Look under your left armpit. Twisted down dog. Keep pressing the heels back. And then inhale, return to center, right hand plants and stays. Left hand reaches over to the right, anywhere but directly on your knee. So grab above or below the knee. Inhale to pull yourself to the right. And exhale, plant your left hand, feet stay wide. Walk your hands to the back of the mat. Forward fold, bend the knees, come into a squat. Press the palms together to lengthen the heart. Lower the tailbone, lift the chest, lift crown of the head high. You could be with heels down or heels lifted. Inhale here. Exhale, press through the feet to rise all the way to stand. Reach your arms high. Bend your elbows and interlace your hands behind your back. Lean up and back, heart opener, back bend. And then from there, take a little side stretch. So right elbow towards the right. Inhale, center. And take it to the left. So a back bend with a side stretch. Inhale, back to center. Keep going side to side. You can choose how intense of a back bend it is, how much you lean back, or maybe you're just tick-tocking the torso. One more time each side. Feel the front of the body opening. And then pause. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, walk yourself all the way to plank. Plank pose. You can always lower the knees. You can always come to your fists. From plank, come on down to your forearms. Forearm plank. You could also interlace your hands at the top of the mat to make it a little bit stronger. Roll your heels to the right. Exhale, lower your hips towards the mat. Inhale, lift them back up. Heels back to center. Heels to the left. Hips down, hips up. Back to center, to the right. Keep going, little hip dips. Keeping the core strong. To the left, center, to the right. And if you want to take out the center and go a little faster, just side to side, feeling those obliques engage. Beautiful work. Keep breathing. One more each side. And then pause at center. Everybody lower the thighs. Lower the feet. Inhale, pull the heart forward. Spread through the collarbones. Draw your hands back. Sphinx pose. Maybe press through your palms enough that your elbows and your forearms lift. And then exhale, let your forehead come down. Take a breath here. Bend your left knee and bring it all the way up the left side of the body. So left knee is in line with your hip. Half frog. You can turn your ear towards the left or right. Just rest your upper body. And then left leg comes all the way back alongside the right. Turn your ear the other way, bend your right knee and bring it all the way up. Half frog. Extend your right leg all the way back. Press your hands by your chest. Toes together, child's pose. Just one breath here. Then transition to tabletop. Pull yourself forward. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, deep breath. Exhale, let that go. Inhale, right leg lifts. Step it all the way between the hands or inch it to help it to get there. Left knee comes down. Make sure it feels supported. You can double up the mat. We're coming into low lunge. Inhale, arms up. Draw your left hip forward, right hip back. Relax the shoulders down the back. Bend your elbows, interlace your hands behind your back. Lean back, open the heart, open the chest. Keep your elbows wide. Inhale, arms back up. Press the palms together and pull them to heart center. Twist to your right, hook left elbow over right thigh. Prayer twist. You could always make a fist with the bottom hand if that feels like you can get a little deeper. Tuck your left toes under. Press your left heel back, straighten your left leg, high lunge with a twist. Find your balance, maybe walk your right foot wider to the right. And from here, we're gonna step into chair. So your left foot is gonna meet your right. Look at your right toes and bring your left toe to meet your right toe. Keep the twist in the upper body. Beautiful transition. Inhale, arms up, chair pose. Exhale, twist left. Beautiful. Pour all the way into your left foot. Start to lift your right heel. Lift your whole right foot. Hover, wobble, extend your right foot to the back of the mat. Nice work. High lunge. Straighten your right leg. Lift your right thigh. Exhale, lower the right knee slowly to the earth. Low lunge twist. Notice maybe you can deepen the twist here because you're not so worried about the balance. Keep drawing your left hip in. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, bend the elbows, lean back, open the heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, prayer hands. Inhale, lengthen the torso, and exhale, twist to the left. So we're gonna go back in the other direction. You know what's happening now. Take your time, tuck your right toes, straighten your right leg. Strong in your left foot, step your right foot to meet the left. Prayer at the top of the mat. Twist for one inhale. Exhale, release the arms, prayer, or chair. Exhale, twist to prayer to the right. So left heel lifts. You're on your left toes. Start to hover your left foot. Extend that all the way to the back. Right knee is over the ankle. Slowly lower left knee. High lunge to low lunge with the twist. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lean back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist right. This is the last time. We're going back to the left. Tuck your left toes. Extend your left heel back. Strong in your left leg. Look at your right toes. Step to meet top of the mat. Inhale, arms by ears. Chair pose. Stay low. Exhale, twist left. You got it. This is the last time we're doing this. Right heel lifts. Hover the foot. Step back. Beautiful. Slowly lower the back knee down. Low lunge, prayer twist. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend the elbows, lean your head into your hands. Inhale, arms up. Hands frame the foot. Step your left foot back, tabletop. Just take some cat-cow, maybe close the eyes. Wash that out. Challenging warm-up. Find your breath. Slow undulation of the spine. Tucking your tailbone, tucking your chin. Two more rounds. And then come to a neutral tabletop position. So draw your navel towards your spine. Extend your right heel straight behind you. Draw your right knee towards your right elbow. Exhale, press it back, right leg long. Two more like that. Crunch to the right. Exhale, press it back. Right knee, right elbow. And extend. Lower your right foot down. Let's do the left side. So left leg long. Toes are facing the earth. Left knee, left elbow. Exhale, straighten left leg. 2 more. Crunch knee towards elbow. Press it back. 1 more. Nice work in the glutes. All right, now you either do that again or come to plank, and we're gonna try it from there. Hover your right toes. Bend your right knee, draw it towards your right tricep. Exhale, pull it back, 3-legged plank. Right knee, right tricep, bring it back, and lower your right foot. Left side, hover the left foot. Just twice, crunch to the left. Extend, beautiful, steady in the hips. Left knee, left elbow, extend, left toes to the earth. Everybody lower the knees, slowly lower chest and chin. Any arm placement for cobra. Press the tops of the feet to the mat. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, look over your left shoulder. Inhale, center. Look to the right. Exhale, come on down. Make your way to downward facing dog, either through child, plank, tabletop. Down dog. From down dog, everybody lift your heels so you're on your toes, and let your heels float a little bit to the right. Bend your right knee and look under your left armpit, just to stretch through the left side body. Inhale, back to center with the heels. Keep them lifted. Heels float a little bit to the left. Left knee bends. Look under the right armpit. Inhale, return to center, downward facing dog. Full breath here. Let it go. Inhale, right leg high. Draw your knee towards your elbow. Exhale, 3-legged dog. Right knee, right elbow. Step your right foot outside your right hand. Left knee comes down for lizard. But instead of lowering down, keep your left hand where it is and bring your right hand to your inner right thigh. So press your thigh away from you. Open up the stretch a little bit. Opening up the hips. Feel the space. Option to stay right here in lizard. Option to add a twist or a bind. Bend your left knee. Left hand stays down. Reach back with your right hand. Either stay here, or if you do have a strap or a towel or scarf, you can wrap it around your foot and hold on to it, or maybe you can grab your ankle or foot for the added quad stretch. All optional. One more breath. If you have the bind, gently release your left shin back to the earth. Walk your left shin further to the left, maybe even off the mat. Extend your right foot all the way back behind you. Reach your right arm over your ear and then lower your right foot to the earth. Maybe just the inner edge of the right foot is pressed, or maybe the whole sole of the foot. Keep reaching through your right fingers, reaching through your right foot. And then inhale, rise all the way up, cartwheel your body, and then lean to the right this time. Side body stretch through the left side body, gate opener pose. Exhale, cartwheel left hand down. It could be on a block or it could be on the earth. One more time here. And one more time to the right. So cartwheel your body up, slide your right hand down right leg, reach left arm over the ear. And exhale, cartwheel your hands down, step back, plank pose. Either knee, chest, shin, or your first chaturanga. Shifting weight forward, lowering the elbows to 90 degrees. Roll over the toes for up dog or cobra. Making your way to downward facing dog. Flows are always optional. You could take a child's pose. You can just press yourself back to down dog. Full inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, left leg lifts. Left knee towards left tricep. Inhale, 3-legged dog, left heel high. Left knee towards left tricep, step your left foot outside your left hand. Right knee comes down. Left hand to inner left thigh. Press it away. Lizard pose. And just stay right here or add that twist or bind. So bend your right knee, reach your left hand back. Maybe you can find the bind here more easily, or maybe it's a little bit tighter. And just notice, where can you soften? Where do you want to challenge yourself? Always a good place to practice with a prop. One more breath. You have the bind, very gently release it. Everybody, bring your right shin, your right foot more to the right, maybe all the way off the mat. Extend your left foot back behind you to the back of the mat, and then lower the left foot to the earth. See if you can ground the whole sole of the foot or just the inner thigh or inner side, left arm over the ear. And then inhale, rise all the way up through center to the left for gate opener. Relax the head, relax the neck. Relax the jaw, the brow. Exhale, cartwheel right hand back down, maybe a fist, left arm overhead. Inhale, rise all the way back. One more time. Left hand slides down the left leg, right arm overhead. Keep pressing your hips forward. And then exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Step back. Option to take a flow, a vinyasa, or meet back in downward facing dog. From down dog, look to your toes. Slowly crawl yourself to the back of the mat. Forward fold at the back of the mat. Head is heavy, let it go. Maybe a slight bend to the knees. Inhale, half lift. Lengthen the heart forward. Crown of the head reaches to the top of the mat. Exhale, release, fold forward. Two more heart waves like that. Inhale, hands glide up the legs, anywhere but directly on the knees. And exhale, let it go. One more, flat back. Long spine, release. Root through your feet, rise to mountain pose, arms up. Exhale, bend the elbows, lean back. Inhale, stand tall. And we're gonna play with arch your arms. So extend keeping your elbows bent, reach your right palm to face away from you. And maybe your fingertips can graze each other, or maybe your shirt can hold, and then switch sides. So maybe your fingertips can touch on one side, but not the other. Just feel that internal and external rotation of the shoulders. Doesn't matter how far you go on either side. It's gonna be a really great warm up for what we're getting into later. Beautiful, one more each side. And then inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fold forward. Half lift. Step yourself all the way back, downward facing dog, crawl forward. From down dog, inhale, right leg lifts. Step all the way through from warrior one. Left heel comes down about 45 degrees, arms up by the ears. Right knee is directly over the right ankle. Press the outside edge of left foot back. Draw your left hip forward, right hip back. Square the shoulders. You can always widen the stance, heel toe your foot to the right. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, sink back into your lunge. Inhale, straighten right leg. Exhale, warrior one. Bend a little deeper. Inhale, straighten your front leg, hands to the hips, coming into pyramid. So walk your back foot in as much as you need. It could be quite a lot. Both feet are facing forward. Draw your left hip forward. Use your hands, right hip back. And then fold over 2 straight legs. You could always have a little bend to the knees so you're not hyperextending. You could use blocks, water bottles, couches, whatever, or hands on the shins. Relax the head, relax the neck. Let that weight pull you deeper into this hamstring stretch. Start to pour all the weight into your right foot. Bend your right knee, coming into standing splits. Left heel lifts. Keep squaring the hips so toes are facing the earth. Keep reaching your left heel back. Again, you could have your hands on blocks or spider fingers. Then we're going to move into 3 Shiva squats. So deeply bend both knees, left knee behind the right. Inhale, straighten both legs. Shiva squat, bend and crouch low. Inhale, left heel reaches back. One more, bend, crouch, and stay in your Shiva squat. And then come all the way down. Let your left shin come to the earth. Let your hips come to the earth. Come to a seat. We're going to set up knee piles. So come onto your hands. Make sure your right knee is in front of your left. Walk your feet, your shins wide. And in that space, sit back. This is an intense pose. So maybe you want to sit on a little blanket or block. Inhale, lengthen the heart. Shoulders over hips. Stay here or add the archer arms. Inhale, reach right arm up. Bend the elbow. Either just a tricep stretch, left hand to left elbow and feel the triceps, or bend the left hand and reach back. Again, if you have a strap or a towel, you could use that, or just use your shirt to hold on to. If you have the bind, go for it. Keep lifting the chest, just 2 breaths. I know it's intense, breathe into it. Inhale, release the hands. Walk yourself all the way forward again, shins down, and switch out the sides. If you want to play with circling around, come onto your toes, straighten your legs. Walk yourself to the left, spin your toes. Now you're facing the back with wide legs. Keep walking left all the way around in a big circle and land with left knee in front. If you got lost, just come back to knee pile second side. So left knee forward, right knee behind the left. Walk your feet and shins wide. And again, we're not symmetrical. Maybe this side feels more open, or maybe it feels really challenging. Left arm up, bend the elbow, tricep stretch, or archer arms. Finding a bind. Sit tall, feel the tailbone reaching to the earth, feel the crown of the head reaching to the sky. One more breath. Inhale, release the arms, shake them out. Release the legs and bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide. Sit up for butterfly pose. Hands can be behind the hips or hands can be on your feet or ankles. Lift the chest. Let the knees float away from you. The wider the diamonds, the less intense the stretch. So you can move your heels further away for more space or draw them closer to the body. Inhale here. And then keep the legs just as they are, feet together, feet on the mat. Slowly roll all the way to your back. So knees are wide, butterfly pose, arms can splay out wide. And from butterfly, your feet will stay pressing the earth. Your upper body will stay as is, just the hips are gonna lift. So inhale, hips up. Exhale, hips come back down. Keep going, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, just tapping your tailbone to the earth. 3 more with your breath. See if you can relax the tongue, the shoulders. And then release. We're gonna do just a little bit of core from here. So lift your feet to hover them off the earth. Keep them in butterfly. And see if you can keep your toes pressing. Extend your legs in front of you. Then bend, bring your heels towards your hips again. Knees are gonna come wide. Start to shoot your legs to the ceiling. So that's the motion. We're going forward, drawing the knees wide and back to the sky. Now to add on, it's a reverse crunch. So you're really gonna lift your lower back so that your toes can reach higher to the sky. Kind of like you're getting into shoulder stands. Whatever you're doing it right. You'll probably start to feel this in your core. Let's take 4 more wherever you are. You can slow it down or speed it up. One more. And then end up in a full body stretch. Reach your arms overhead, reach your toes towards the front of the mat. Find length. And then draw the knees to the chest. Give yourself a big hug. Squeeze the knees. And begin to rock and roll forward and back on the spine. Eventually we'll meet in down dog. So maybe you want to take a rock and roll vinyasa, rolling over the toes or crossing the feet. Maybe you just roll to the fetal position, press yourself back, however you want to get there. Full rounded breath in down dog. Inhale. Let it out. Next inhale, left leg lifts. Step it forward, warrior one. Right heel comes down, arms rise. Maybe lengthen your stance, sink a little deeper in your lunge. Left knee tracks over left ankle, pull the left hip in. Relax the shoulders, spread through the fingers. Draw the rib cage in. Then inhale, straighten your left leg. Exhale, bend a little deeper into warrior one. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. One more, inhale, straighten the legs, hands to hips, walk your right foot forward, pyramid pose, fold over your 2 straight legs. Moving into standing splits, left knee bends, right foot reaches high, right heel reaches to the sky and to the back of the mat, 2 straight legs. Exhale, both knees bend, right knee behind left, Shiva squat. Inhale, straighten the legs. Again, Shiva squat, get low. Inhale, find length through the legs. One more time, slowly squat down, stay here, come all the way down. And we're gonna take a twist this time instead of our knee pile. So left foot, the sole of the foot is outside of right thigh. Both knees can be bent, or right leg can be straight, just crossing over. From here, lengthen the spine, start to twist to your left. Maybe hook your right elbow over left thigh, left hand behind the back. 3 big breaths. Each inhale, find a little more length. And then each exhale, you can twist into that space. No need to yank your head or your neck in any direction. Little counter twist, turn to the right, plant the hands down. And then switch sides again. You can straighten the legs and do the little spin around in a circle, fun way to get there, or just switch it out, however you'd like. So this time, right foot is crossed over left thigh, both knees can be bent, or left leg could be straight. Inhale, lift the chest, twist to the right. One more breath. Inhale, find length. Exhale, twist deeper. And then unravel, turn your body to the left. Pull yourself out for the counter twist. And then inhale, come on back to center, shake out your legs, make your way to down dog. Option to go through a vinyasa or just press back, downward facing dog. From down dog, inhale, right leg lifts. Step forward, warrior two. Left heel comes down. Open up wide, take up space. Shoulders over hips, right knee over ankle. Maybe widen your stance so you can bend a little deeper into the lunge. And let's all release our hands, just shake them out. We're gonna do some shoulder work here. So inhale, squeeze your shoulders to your ears. Slowly pull them back like you're squeezing a pencil between your shoulder blades, and then exhale, release them. Again, a big shoulder shrug dramatically. Inhale, roll them back, exhale, let it go. Now we're moving on to bird wing. So palms up, elbows squeeze into your rib cage. Inhale, puff up your middle back, and then slowly, keeping your elbows in, reach your palms out wide, so thumbs to the back of the mat. Beautiful. All right, shake out the hands. Let's do that again. Hopefully you'll get it a little bit deeper this time. Palms up, like you're holding a little platter. And imagine you're moving through honey when you move. So inhale, puff up the chest, or the back first. Exhale, slowly open. Beautiful. All right, shake it out. Reach your right arm up. Bend the elbow, tricep stretch, or arch your arms. Finding a bind or holding your shirt. Stay strong in the legs. Don't forget about the lunge. Press to the outer edge of left foot. Keep the arms. Inhale, straighten right leg, reverse triangle. Exhale, release the arms, open them wide. Walk your back foot in, bump your hips to the left, triangle pose, forward and down. Roll the left shoulder back. Drop on your kneecaps. Spread through your left fingers. Imagine you're pressing against a wall or another hand. Lean your heart back. Relax the head. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Step back to plank pause. Lower the knees for tabletop. We're gonna take dolphin pose. So everybody lower your forearms like we did at the beginning of practice. Grab onto your biceps and triceps. And then keep your elbows right where they are. Release your hands and plant your forearms back down. The tendency in dolphin is for your elbows to kind of splay out to the side. So try to keep them right there where they are. You can interlace your palms if that feels like a stronger grip. Tuck the toes under. Inhale, find cat in your back. So press up. Tuck your toes, lift your legs. It's like down dog in the legs. So heels press back. For more intensity, walk your toes closer to your elbows. Stay right here or add on, walking your toes together, maybe reaching one leg to the sky. You can always bend and open up the hip, bringing heel towards glute like a scorpion dog. Re-extend your left leg, or whatever leg was lifted, lower it down, and if you lifted one leg, lift the other. Bend and open. Both legs to the mat. One more breath, you got it. Exhale, everybody, knees down, child's pose. We're gonna take about 6 to 8 rounds of breath in child's. You could be an embryo with the knees, shins, and heels together, or you could have your knees wide. Either stay in child's or pull yourself into puppy pose, hips over the knees. A little different stretch in your chest, forehead or chin to the mat. 3 more breaths. And everybody, walk yourself back to table, hips high, downward facing dog. 2 cleansing breath in down dog. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go. One more, deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, left leg lifts, warrior 2. Open up. Relax the shoulders down the back. Spread your fingers. Left knee over ankle. Shoulders over hips. And then release the hands. Keep the legs as they are. Now you'll be able to see what's happening in my back. Shoulder shrugs, bird wing, and then arch your arms. So inhale, squeeze shoulders up to ears. Slowly roll them back, and then exhale, release them down. Again. All right, palms up like you're holding a platter. Elbows stay in close to the body. Keep them on your rib cage. Inhale, pop up the middle back. Slowly open up the palms out to the side. Release. One more time. Palms up, elbows stay in. Inhale. Thumbs go back behind you. Lift left arm to the sky, bend the elbow, right hand to left elbow, or reach back, finding a bind, any variation of it. Keep the arms, straighten left leg, reach up and back, reverse triangle. Stretch through the left side body. And then inhale, arms release. Triangle. Maybe walk your back foot in, shorter stance, hips to the back of the mat, reach forward, then down. Lean your chest back. Roll your right shoulder back. Relax your face. And then exhale, cartwheel both hands to frame the left foot. Step to plank, pause. Lower the knees, tabletop. All right, we're gonna do dolphin again with another variation that's pretty challenging, but kind of fun to try, or you can just have fun watching me try and probably fall out. So forearms down, hands to the biceps, triceps again, just to measure it out. Again, it might feel more supportive to interlace the hands. If you're ready for dolphin, go right in, tuck the toes, press up through your back, like cats, heels back, hips up. Either stay here and breathe for 10 breaths, or I'm going to show you dorsal fin. It's a challenging, fun balance pose. So I will lift one leg. I'll start with my right leg, bend and open it. I'll come up to my spider fingers in my left hand, so my forearm and my elbow are off the mat. Walk your left hand back to the middle back of the mat. Then you can reach left hand to right foot or ankle and try to find the bind, the balance. Kicking foot into hand and hand into foot, and you may fall out. If you're ready to try the second side or you're not trying it at all, do whatever you want to do. We're all going to be in child's pose. I'm going to try the left side. Maybe it'll be easier. If you're still playing, take one more breath. And then let's all meet in child's pose. 6 breaths, child, embryo, or puppy pose. Press through the palms to engage the arms. Walk yourself back into tabletop. Take some cat-cows. Close the eyes. One more round. Down dog. This is our last standing sequence, or our last more active sequence, I suppose. And then we're going to be on our back. Inhale, right leg lifts. Right knee towards left elbow, cross the body. Start to straighten your right leg. Right foot comes to the earth. Left heel comes to the earth. Left hand to the sky. Fallen triangle. Roll onto your heels, so toes to the sky. Lift your heart up. Start to bend your knees. Lower your hips. Maybe just take a seat. Left hand comes in between the legs. Inhale, lift up. It's like a wild thing. Big heart opener. 2 more times. Exhale, hips down, knees bend, hand between the legs. Either hover the hips or sit. Inhale, lift. One more time to just play with that. Exhale slowly. Inhale, lift. Look back to your mat. Left hand plants. Roll the heels over. Left toes to the mat. Right leg to the sky. 3-legged dog. Step your right foot between your hands. Find warrior 1. Left heel down, arms up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your right leg. And exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Step back, optional vinyasa between sides. Inhale, left leg lifts. Cross the body, left knee towards right elbow. Start to straighten your left leg. Outside edge of left foot plants. Right heel comes down to the left. Left hand is your base, right hand to the sky. Open your heart, your throat, your chest to the ceiling. Roll your heels to be your base, toes to the sky. Bend your knees, right hand comes between the knees. Hips come down. Inhale, straighten the legs, reach up and back. 2 more times, slowly lower. You can take a break by just sitting down here. Inhale, lift. 1 more. Look back at your mat, right hand plants. Right toes plants. Roll your right heel to the sky, left leg lifts. 3-legged down dog. Step left foot all the way forward. Warrior 1. You've got it. Last standing sequence on the last side. Arms up, relax the shoulders. Exhale, warrior 2. Open wide, take up space. Inhale, reverse triangle, up and back through the left hand. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Option to take the final vinyasa, final flow of the practice. When you reach down dog, look to your hands. Lift your heels, come onto your toes, and we're gonna hop to a squat. So walk or hop, feet outside of hands. Bend the knees, exhale, Malasana squat. Palms to heart center, knees wide. Reach your arms up by your ears. Press through your feet. Stand all the way up. Hands behind the head, elbows wide. Lean back. Lean to the right. Either stay here or a full circle. Keep going. Bend the knees, full circle. When you reach top, try the other side. Lean to the left. Bend the knees a lot. Full circle. Inhale, arms up again. Heels in, toes out. Feet stay wide. Slowly bend the knees. Bend the elbows. Bring your elbows to your knees. Squat down. Nice work. Inhale, press all the way back up. 1 more like that. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Elbows tap the knees. Inhale, stand up. Stay strong. You got this. Last one, we're going to stay down. Keep the elbows to the knees if you can, and just roll onto your back. From your back, elbows to knees, lift your shoulder blades, flex your toes, press out from the balls of the feet. Just a tiny bit of core here before we relax. Extend your arms overhead and your feet in front of you. Elbows towards knees, crunch it in. Inhale, lengthen arms and legs. Exhale, crunch. You could be totally over this and just lying in Shavasana. Let's take 3 more. Use your breath. Exhale as you crunch. Last one, you got it. And then let it go. Take a full stretch, a little Shavasana. Everything to the mat. From here, draw your right knee into your chest and give it a squeeze. Hands to shins, nice compression. If you do have a strap or a scarf or something like that, a towel, you can hook it over the ball of your foot and reach your foot to the sky. Sole of foot to the sky. If not, just hands to the back of the thigh. Find a deep hamstring stretch. Shoulders stay on the mat. Left leg is heavy. Rebend your right knee. Squeeze it in again. Compress it one more time. Great for digestion. And then re-straighten your leg back to the side, sky. Maybe you can go a little deeper. Slowly release the right leg next to the left. Close the eyes, take one breath of a mini Shavasana. Notice how you feel. How does your left side feel compared to your right? Let's do the second side. Draw your left knee in, really compress it. Squeeze it in towards your rib cage. Inhale, straighten left leg to the sky. Maybe hook something around the ball of your foot or hands to the back of the thigh. Keep flexing your left foot. Ball of the foot really presses to the ceiling. Then bend the knee again, compress it. Inhale, straighten left leg. Slowly, left leg comes down. Take a breath in Shavasana. Maybe a few more warm down poses. If you want an extended Shavasana, by all means, just slip into it right here. Draw the knees to the chest. Left palm to left kneecap, right palm to right kneecap. Let the legs just go long, or legs be heavy, arms long. And then start to circle the knees in the same direction and opposite directions, filling your hip joint. Again, upper body can relax, just the lower body is moving. Your neck, your head, your shoulders are heavy on the mat. Okay, whatever direction you've been going, switch directions, maybe shake out the legs. A little massage of the sacrum, switch up again, and then shake out the legs. Last bit of movement. Draw the knees to the chest, arms tee out to the side. Let your knees float to the right, but hover them off the earth. Gaze to the left. Inhale, knees to center. Let them float and hover to the left. Turn your ear in opposition. Keep going. The obliques are doing a last bit of work. So you're just hovering the knees side to side, letting your head move in the opposite direction. Maybe close the eyes. Take one more on each side. And then the next time your knees are floating to the right, just let them fall and stay there, either stacking the knees or eagle wrapping the legs. Final spinal twist. Inhale, come back to center. Second side, float the knees to the left, maybe eagle wrap the legs. Eyes closed, turn your head to the right. Left hand can coax the right hip down further, placing it on top of the thigh. 3 last breaths here. Inhale, back to center. Give yourself one last hug. Squeeze everything in nice and tight. Bring your forehead to your knees. Find happy baby. Knees down. Pull the knees outside the ribcage. Press the feet to the sky. Resist the hands and the feet opposite. Maybe straighten one leg and the other. Final pose of practice. So from here, make your way to Shavasana, corpse pose, complete rest. The most important pose to integrate all the work you've done over the last 55 minutes. Close the eyes, get comfortable. Any props or clothing, and just be. Just stay, do nothing. I'll guide you out. as gently as you can. Reawaken your body with your breath before any movement. If you have the time and you'd like to stay in Shavasana, by all means, stay right here as long as you wish. If you're ready, continue the day. Find small movement, starting with the fingers, the toes, the ankles, the wrists. And eventually pulling the knees to your chest and giving yourself a loving squeeze, thanking your body for all it's capable of. Eventually rolling to the fetal position, a pose that symbolizes rebirth and new beginnings. Just take a breath there. And whenever you're ready, we'll meet in a comfortable seat. Lao Tzu says, watch your thoughts, they become your words. Watch your words, they become your thoughts. Watch your actions, they become your character. Watch your character, it becomes your destiny. Let's all bring our hands to heart center. Take a big exhale, and then inhale deeply, and let it go. Bow to still your practice. Thank you all for showing up. It's so good to see everybody. Hope you have a great weekend.